Hey, what's up? We're looking at a few things real quick. Man. Well, so much for that. Okay. So I need to remove those guys. God, my neck hurts. Slept on it wrong. Let's see, what do I need to paint? My scouts. So he is done. So is he, and him, and him. Scouts. I need to paint my frickin' banner guy so I can stop getting poked by his banner. Regular intercessors. All right, so I have to figure out how to paint that banner. Okay. Alright, let's get the blue out. There's gonna be a lot of blue. Let's see if I can clean this blue area first since it's already blue. Okay. All right. I guess I need to finish my dreadnoughts too, but scouts are more important right now. Whoa, that's blown out. Okay. Actually, let me take a look at what the scouts look like. Not exactly sure how I want to paint them. Let's see. Oh, they are considered Black Templars, I think. I've never seen them in Ultramarines. There they are, scouts. How did it paint? Look, painted the coat black. I have an idea. It's gonna be an interesting little idea because it's gonna be a complicated paint job. I'm gonna check something real quick. I have an order hopefully coming in, which includes my Blade Guard veteran. Come on. That's not looking promising. Okay, well, I guess I won't be getting it tomorrow. It doesn't look like it's even anywhere near me. Okay, so anyways, let's see how we're gonna do this. I do need to paint the scouts though. I'm gonna be a little bit, I don't know. Let me look at the scouts again. Jeez. Yeah, they're painted exactly like maybe not exactly like Black Templars. Alright, I'm gonna do my thing. Kind of the way I'm going to be painting this guy is going to be the way I'm painting my new Infinity Army whenever I get them 3D printed. So I guess it's going to be a great way to see if that technique works. Hey, what's up, USA? How's USA doing? see. Okay. I think he is done. A little bit more blue here. What have I been painting the... Oh, black, that's right. Okay, he is done. It's actually doing on this spray paint too, but only when there's not enough paint. Kind of the paint's like splitting up a little bit. So maybe that wasn't just a spray paint. Although I will say, even when I was laying it on thick, it was splitting up on the other spray paint, so maybe it was. see. Um, okay, I think he is done as well. Alright, not quite as easy as regular Marines because I'm doing something special with their clothes, not necessarily with their armor. Huh, I didn't realize I had bullets there in this arm. Interesting. Gosh darn it, I forgot Tiki. Oops. Forgot Tiki was streaming today. But he's going to that tournament afterwards though. Man, my days. I usually don't like models that only has one point of contact, like this guy, because everything is based on that one leg, and that's the only glue point. I usually prefer they have multiple points of contact, at least two, one for each foot, so that it's less likely they break off the base. But what can you do? That, that. I think he is also done. Trying to speed paint this because it should be pretty simple. And see if I can't find a technique where I can speed paint normal troops. I mean, technically, I guess this is going kind of fast. At least I hope so. Okay, I think he is done as well. Make sure I got both knee pads here. I did. Oh man. Hope this is a regular guy. Oh man. Oh crap, I forgot. I wanted to paint the aggressor's eyes so I can varnish them up. Because I think they're done outside of the eyes. Oops. My old friend again. So how wasn't my day, or how was my day? I don't know, man. I was so tired at work. I was hoping to build some models at work, but I'm just too tired. So, not too productive, which is not good. How about yours, James? What'd you do today? Was not many? Not many what? Not many food, not many drinks, not many jobs. I don't know what you mean by not many. Not many stuff? Oh. Yeah, I didn't get much done at all today. I was hoping, like I said, I was hoping to do some things, but I was just so tired. I've been tired at work lately. I don't know why. Not good sleep, maybe. I'm not sure. My bed is maybe over 10 years old, so bed's expectancies, I believe, are like 10 years. So maybe it's mine's at that point, you know. But I can't afford a good bed. But maybe a cheap bed. But even then, I don't really have a truck to kind of deliver it, even though I'm sure some will deliver for free. Or order one of those online beds, you know, where you have to unpack it and let all the smell out. But even those beds are like super expensive though. Well, I say that, I don't know the actual prices for them, but, you know, I assume they're still super expensive. Like, they give you, like, large discounts and stuff with those online betting, like, I forget what one of them was called, the the purple mattress, I think it's one of them for sure. Like 50% off your order, and it's like, good lord, even with 50% off, it's still expensive. I don't know the actual price, like I said. And the cheaper beds, you generally have to kind of pick up on your own, or pay a delivery fee, you know. But sometimes they have sales where they'll deliver it for free. Just have to keep an eye out for those. I can't remember. I'm sure I have asked this before, but have you played in tournaments and stuff, or do you play? I'm sure I've asked this, but I have terrible memory. And that is my excuse. Very, very terrible memory. Gonna get into it? Or maybe, I don't know what you mean by not yet played, or not yet got into it. I thought there was some missing spots somewhere. Oh, I want to play, but I have no time. I mean, is your play place like at least close by? It's really weird to say play place. I mean, or is it like a drive away? Get that red going. Oh man, my hands are so movie. Nice. Okay. Gotcha. Gotta make time, man. You know, that is kind of the hard thing to do, obviously, but, you know, best thing you do is try to schedule way ahead of time. Plan it out with whoever you need to. What armies did you have? I'm lucky mine is about 20 minutes away. Nice. Alright, done with the eyes. I think they are fully done. Excuse me. Oops. I'm looking into Space Marine bugs. Oh, did you get the Leviathan box set and then decided to go? Besides, you know what? These two armies are fine. It's like it just works out. Because if you wanted those two armies, yeah, okay. Like Leviathan box set's like perfect, absolutely perfect. Have you ever played a game just in general? understand. It's a very, very little one. Like a 500-point army, James? I still don't understand the concept of 2 different armies in a box. What other... Oh. Well, it's not meant to be like something for one person. It's more meant to be, I believe anyway, for like you're supposed to split the box with people, or for people who are brand new, you know, to get into the game. But because you could always, you know, buy like combat patrol and all these other things instead of the Leviathan box set. I think it's really meant for like brand new people, 2 people to get into the game, because it has everything in it pretty much. The rules that are almost null and void, not null and void. They're Kari. Need a lot of boats with them, from what I'm hearing. Played against one of them in tournament. And, you know, like you said, you know, buy half of it, sell the other half on eBay. I want to know what it actually fits there. Yes. No, that thing wasn't $200. Was that almost like $300? And I know what you're saying. It's like, you know, for an entry level person trying to get into the game, or let me say, trying to test the game, like put their foot into it, $300 a bit of an investment. But I think most people will find someone that wants to split the box. It's gonna be a little bit hard to do the rules and stuff though. Just everyone wants the core rule book, and everyone wants the little army pack stuff. Like I have my army pack, but now it's useless because of Fryer Nexus, which I need to get a pack of, but can't buy it anywhere because it's all sold out. But I mean, like, so you play, right? Do you have like a lot of people there who play 40K? And if so, you ever talk to them saying, "Hey, look, the new box is coming out. I want the Space Marine stuff. Who wants to go 50-50? And you can have the NIDS, and I'll have the Space Marine, or I'll have the NIDS, and you have the Space Marines. You know." Then you're just gonna have to duke it out with the rule book and all that. Fight to the death for the rule book. Figured out everything. Man, I guess, you know, an hour for 10 models with just one coating is not too bad, but I want to finish him up. Maybe work on him after all the blue. Well, I mean, you know, whenever you look at the value of the box set of, like, even Leviathan itself, if I were to sell all the NID stuff at 50% off, like whatever the retail price is, I'd come out paying only like $5 for the box. If I were to sell all the NID stuff. I'm still trying to sell all the NID stuff, honestly, with locals though. And I've sold most of it, honestly. So the price of the Space Marines and the Codex and the Leviathan thing was like around, it was a very minuscule price. So it's a very good deal to get. The thing is if you can sell like the stuff that you don't want, or if you can get someone to go 50-50. I mean, I get what you're saying though, for sure. How do you sell stuff usually? Like my hold on, let me turn down the volume on my music real quick. So I don't know if you're. Hey, what's up, Tiki? Man, I missed your stream, dude. I completely forgot. Gosh darn it! I need to set an alarm. I thought you were supposed to be going to a tournament, by the way. So USA. In my shop, there's like a group chat on for the store. So they have the general group chat. They have like the Infinity group chat, which is started by the people, honestly, not the owners of the shop, which is kind of sad in my opinion. So in that group chat, people just talk and stuff, and you can say, hey, I'm selling my, you know, the NIDS part, or you're saying, hey, I want to go 50-50 on the Leviathan box. They didn't want to go 50-50 with me, and they work out the who gets whatever, you know. I haven't had luck using. Yeah, I had luck in eBay, but not as of late. There's like this eBay's gotten a bit weird, not weird, but weird. Okay, weird. In the past couple of years, it's still a good place to sell, but it's hard to make a profit when there's so many people selling on there. So, I got you, Tiki. Gosh darn it, I want to see your army and stuff. Dude, take some pictures, Tiki, man. And I don't know if you have a website or Discord or anything that you post on. Definitely let me know if you do. I want to check it out. I've been terrible at keeping track with things lately. Like everything, really. It's really weird. The shop should set up a consignment system. Consignment system? What is that? Ah. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to create me a Discord, that's why. Well, there's my problem. Like a punch. Well, actually, my shop does have. I don't even want a profit. I just want to recoup some. But if you only sell occasionally, nobody sees me. Well, that's the thing. Actually, my shop actually has it where you can trade in models for about 50% of their value, I think. I think 50% of their value, or maybe 25. I don't know what it is. And, you know, there's this one guy in the shop, he buys armies and then pays someone to assemble them, pays someone to paint them, and then trades them into the shop for 50% or 25%. I don't know what it is. I think it's 50%, but I'm not sure. And I'm like, and he went through like, I think he's played almost every army in the game, and some of them twice. And the reason, he's not rich, by the way. His family is, I heard his family was rich, but his family says that as long as he's working, they'll pay for his stuff. And so long as that he pays into his retirement as well. So meaning that, I can't remember if he gets an allowance or what, but essentially he's paying and putting most of his money in retirement, and then his parents are paying for his, like, everything else. As long as he works and as long as he's putting into retirement, his parents will do that, I believe. That's what I heard anyway. So my shop kind of has like a pawn shop type deal. It's not a very good system that he has, just because he sells them at about 25% off. Most of them are assembled, some of them are painted, and some of them are broken. The problem with his selling scheme is that whenever you order something from him, like if you have to order it and he doesn't have it in stock, or if you buy during game days, you get 25% off retail price. So at that point, it's might as well. Sometimes it's better just to buy a brand new one than to buy a used one that could be broken, like the Dreadnought. The legs could be on the base, and the top portion's broken off. No, he's not. He's literally losing money. I told him to just buy the armies, have them painted, and just keep it, because you rotate through armies like crazy. Like he was playing Medusa, Sons of Medusa, which I believe was Salamanders. I think it was a Salamander army. So they're painted kind of green. As a matter of fact, hold on. This was one of the models. I think I glued the. I did because I don't want the pile of shame behind it. This was one of his models, and I bought it off him at, like, I think about 50% off. So I had to scrape off all the paint. Let me grab the other one. I don't think I glued this one down yet. So, yeah. Well, I guess it didn't paint. Wasn't the same. It looked like the other one had a Dark Angel's interior. I bought this off of him for about 50 to 25% off. Well, he doesn't have to necessarily break even. He could put 35% off and still make a 15% profit. Because right now, there's no benefit to buying the used models over a new one whenever you can get 25% off. So if he does 35% off at the very least, he could do 15% off normal days and 35% off like during the sales events. Then he could sell those pretty rapidly, or just have them 35% off, and people will buy them. But he's growing a pile. The problem with the business owner is that he doesn't really do much, and a lot of people talk to him about it. I don't have enough energy to do the legwork, but I'm definitely not going to. Yeah, I mean, like, he's a really cool guy. It's just, I guess a lot of people could call him kind of lazy. He doesn't promote on his Facebook. He doesn't take pictures of the events and promote them on Facebook. Like, dude, if he did this, there's a shop that I used to go to that he did all this kind of stuff. Like, he posted on Facebook, he posted tournaments, he posted pictures. Almost every tournament he posts a picture on. And so whenever you go to this dude's Facebook page or this business's Facebook page, you see like, oh, every Thursday there's Yu-Gi-Oh, and every Friday there's Friday Night Magic Draft, and every Saturday there's a 40K tournament or an AOS tournament or a fantasy tournament. You see the days that are very active, and you're like, okay, I know to go on Thursdays. Or if you go to this guy's page, it's like the last time he posted was 6 months ago. Is this business still open? And people tell him this kind of stuff, you know? And he says he's going to do it or whatever. I'm not sure, honestly. But yeah, I mean, he could be so much more successful if he just kind of listens and does things, but he really doesn't. I mean, he makes money, though, still. But he could be kind of like my other place that I used to go to. He actually, I think he rents out like a Rent-A-Center. I don't know if you all have a Rent-A-Center. Like, it's like a small Kmart, I believe. It's so big. He has dedicated areas for just tabletop games. Massive dedicated area for card games. He runs Magic the Gathering every Friday. He runs Seal tournaments on Magic the Gathering every Saturday. He runs Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon tournaments like around the same days too. I remember going to him when it was a small shop, and he's an amazing person. I remember feeling bad whenever I was playing over there. We'd play until 4 in the morning, and he would stay open. He would stay late to let us play. I felt so bad for him, but he made it though, you know. He doesn't have to do that anymore. He can hire people to do that for him. At least I hope so. I mean, he's definitely in a big shop now, so I would assume so. Got to messed up this guy. You see his face. He's supposed to be turning the other way, but I had his face facing forward. Now it looks like he's rubbing his eyes. We have 2 game stores. One does all the promotion. The others filled all of their tables with boxes of inventory. So anything in the store except buy. Are the stores about the same size? Because, oops. Are they like close to each other? I remember, again, there's another store also that I kind of went on the weekend, but my God, the way they ran it, I think was terrible. So, this other store, which was about 30 minutes away, same size, one guy just doesn't like the public. This other store, nice enough guy. He has a small store, and every Saturday he would rent out the building next to his store. They're all kind of like one big building, just in cubes. And then on Saturday he would rent out the cube next to him, so people can play. And he asked for donations. You know, if you want to, I'd go there just to watch. But I think at one point the guy was like, you view people as an expense and liability, it becomes self-fulfilling. Yep, pretty much. This guy eventually kind of said something along the lines that seemed like, you know, you need to start donating. I'm like, I donate when I play, but I'm not going to donate just to come and watch, you know? And that's what I mostly do over there. And I was like, and it's almost like it's not really a donation. It's almost like you have to pay. That's the way it's coming off as, because obviously he has to pay for that place, and he needs to recoup the money somehow. So this quote-unquote donation is more really like a, you know, if you want to play, you have to pay kind of deal. Whereas the other shop that I go to that I absolutely love and have been with that guy for a while, you know, you don't have to pay to play over there. You know, it's free. But he owns a bigger shop though, so I don't know. He just that one shop that kind of was going around with a donation bucket just wasn't quite right to me. I don't know. I don't think he's still running the store anymore. I think he either retired, because he was a bit older person. But you know, it's weird to kind of force a donation. Then at that point, it's not really a donation. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of hard to run a business to understand. I know it costs money. I wish I made enough money on YouTube or whatever to be able to open up like just a shop where people can subscribe like a monthly subscription to be able to play at this area of 24/7. You know, so people who like work late nights and instead of playing at home or whatever, they can subscribe to my monthly subscription to go to this place and play 40K with a friend or whatever. Have the tables all set up and everything. But that business is not going to be successful or very, very profitable because obviously you're not selling anything, and you don't want to pay an expensive subscription either. So it has to be reasonable. Like, how much would you pay so you can go play at a shop, 24/7 if you want? I wouldn't honestly know. $20 to me is too much. $10 might be reasonable. And with $10 and only 10 people playing, that's only $100 a month. And renting that place out is going to be more expensive than $100 a month. That's probably just going to be the electricity cost alone. So, I would love to still do it though, but obviously the money has to come somewhere else. And then, obviously you can't just say, okay, you pay $100 a month. The other person that you invite, since he's not paying, he can't come in. You can't do that. Otherwise, I'm not going to pay because if I can't invite a friend in and I'm the only one that's going in, what's the point of me paying? So you have to be able to say like, you can invite at least one person with you, or maybe two. I don't know. I'm not a business person. Then you have to try to find a way, like I guess snacks and stuff. You need to find a doctor or a lawyer who needs a tax write-off. Yeah, but even then, though, that's not. I don't know how tax write-off really works. I assume that whatever you pay in taxes, you kind of get that money back, but that's only like 7% or 8% or whatever the federal government percentage is. I don't remember. But the money that you pay, I don't believe you get back, though. I don't think, right? Even then, it's still a loss, I think. Again, honestly don't know how tax write-off really works. I just hear that a lot about rich people and about donations and stuff, but don't really know how it works. But still, it would be, I like, obviously, it had to be a safe place, and because the safer the place is, the more expensive the rent's going to be too. Go in like a ghetto place or a what do you call it? I don't know, whatever broken down place is. Worried about getting shot trying to get into the shop. Not exactly a place that people want to go, unless they're desperate for 40K or whatever game they play. I just need to win the lottery, man. Just one time. Just win it big one time and I'm good. I think I could probably do it then. Just have to make sure I invest wisely. That way the loss of money for the shop is going to... the lawyer... There's a lawyer here who's set up the... Huh. Just ask how tax write-offs works. I assume it's just whatever taxes you pay on whatever that you buy is refunded, and also it'll kind of knock your tax bracket down a little bit, I think, or I don't know. Again, I don't know. Speaking out my ass at the moment. But yeah, I mean, so I guess ask your shop to see if anyone like has like a. Do they have a chat? where they sell stuff or whatever, or ask the people around you. You know, if you go to the shops, ask if anyone wants to buy, you know, whatever models that you have for sale. He's a lawyer, so you could definitely have some. Dang! All right. Just because it's a lawyer, huh? It's definitely got to have some kind of scam going on. But is he the right kind of lawyer, though? Again, you know, you have to. Lawyers tend to specialize in things just because how freaking ridiculous the laws are, where you need to be a specialist. But I'm sure he knows probably some general things. But you have to make sure you get the right kind of lawyer, because law is so convoluted and there's so much to you know, read up on and whatever. Let's see. I think I got everything. Yes. Okay. No, but I mean, you know, you do have to make sure that you talk to the right kind of lawyer. I mean, I do believe lawyers generally specialize in certain things. That's the reason why you watch, like, certain law advertisements, like, you've been in an accident, call this number. If you've not been in an accident, don't worry about it. I don't know how to handle that kind of case. Just because of how freaking, I won't say terrible our law system is. It's just that there's so many exceptions and excerpts that you have to be like, you have to be very extremely knowledgeable in it. All right, got the blue on them. I want to try out the technique I want to use for my O12 Army. They're going to be camo as well. And see how I can get it to work. If I can get it to work here, I can definitely transfer that knowledge to my O12 Army. I guess since I still have some blue left, I guess I can start painting this boys up a little bit. Might as well use up all the blue. Although this blue is getting kind of not as runny as it used to be. Getting kind of dry. See if this helps it a little bit to wetten it up a little bit. Definitely made it a lighter color, that's for sure. I want this lighter blue. So yeah, I mean, like I said, ask. I don't know how often do you go play at those shops? I mean, how long have you been going to them as well too? James doesn't really have time to go to shops. I don't know. He wants to go 3 armies and has barely played a game, dude. James, you need to play a game before you buy any more stuff, man. You might not like it, and then you buy all this stuff. Play a genuine game. Not under 500 points. You need to play a genuine game, James. And then see then, and judge then whether you like it or not. You hear me, James? No. Well, you know what? I can't tell you what to do, but I warned you. All right. Let's see what I need to paint on this guy. I think it's just a book on this guy, and then that's it, and he's done. How do you know that, James? I could be. Yeah, he looks pretty nice. The armor and everything looks kind of like faded, but then when you look at the cloak, it's like, man, that's a brand new cloak. No fade spots or anything. I do need to get that red and maybe paint over it. The problem is the varnish darkens the red so much that we can barely see it, but it might be worth it anyway. I have a lot of red to do that if I do that. A lot of people wearing capes up in this joint. Why am I going to paint the book? I have no idea. I'm gonna look up the model, so I'm not gonna. Let's see, Ultramarines, no librarian, librarian. Let's see what the color of the book is on here. Probably like bleach. Where is you at, librarian? There you are. Oh, it's red, actually. Oh, brownish red. Huh. I don't think I have like a, at least not over here. Heavy orchid will do. And it doesn't have balls in it. I need to put my balls in there. Hold on. Where's my, there it is. And I dropped 2 balls in there. And also let me grab my balls out there. Oops. There we go. And open this up. At least I think there's no balls in here. Awkward to have 4 balls in this one thing. Alright. Oh, you're nuts. There we go. Alright. Alright, shake it up. Oh, there we go. Actually, I already have some on the, I don't need... Let me try to shake this thing up to see if I can hear the balls in there, though. This thing is so thick. I should dilute it some a little bit. Alright. Let me use this paintbrush. Or go. Now I have room. Alright, there we go. Book is painted. Don't really need to varnish that part. Oh yeah, there are the red, forgot, on the cables, and the underside of that is not, you know what, let's see if anyone notices. I'm going to paint the underside of this thing that color, but I need to dilute it a bit. It's a little thick. Oh no, I went to the front. I guess I could leave it a little bit dirty. You know, it adds a little bit of depth to it. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Scrape it off, I guess. No one else's is dirty. They're purity seals. Well, I can't scrape it off, so it's going to be dirty. It will work. It'll be fine. Obviously, the librarian is too busy to clean his purity seal, so blasphemy right there. Alright, looks good, it's fine. Let me dilute the water down a little bit so it looks like it's dirty and not just intentionally lazy painting. There we go. I scrape off quite a bit of it. There we go. Nice. Hey, what's up, Francois? Happy mistakes, happy mistakes. Is that what Bob Ross would say? Yeah, I saw that, man. It was pretty good. What'd you think about the quote-unquote third act? I'm not going to spoil it. Just, your thoughts. Okay, there we go. And let's dilute it. Go. Now let's scrape most of it off. There we go. Okay. Looks fine. Now I need to do the red. Oops. I need to do the red. Do the red. Let's see if I can use any of this though on this model, this color. I don't know if I like this color though. Probably not. Yeah, the people I went to go watch it with said like they see what they're trying to do with the previous Aliens movies, and they don't really like it per se. I'm okay with it. Red. It's red. No, it's the company command. They have a banner guy there. The one that you the one that you converted the captain into a medic, and then the rest of them to blade guards, or something like that. I like Prometheus and the Covenant as well. I mean, apparently that's the way Ridley Scott wanted the story to go, right? Was Prometheus and Covenant. But I heard a lot of people disagreed with him, or disagreed with that approach. Yeah, here you go. So you can get a better view. Try to get a better view. Yeah, the way, like, I was gonna. There's 3 different banner guys, and you look at the banner, and that's one way you can tell. I wanted to get. I wish I still had my Ultramarines banner guy. It's pure pewter, and it's super heavy. It's crazy. I want to have all 3 of them and have a banner group. Just nothing but banners in one group. And actually have the what do you call it? I have some of the old stuff, and they have things you can stick on their backpack that looks like banners. No, man, it's gonna be a minute. At least, I think maybe not even Facebook, but maybe just the Discord. I think would be better. There's almost no difference. I think. Okay, I think he is fully done now, except for these right here. The hilt of the blade, and then this one thing here. Okay. Spend 10 minutes then. That's another shit thing. David's Lane. Okay. Need black. Need gold. And I need. Finish up this librarian. Oh my gosh, how time has flown. Oh, I forgot to finish painting him with all the blues. I don't know if I'm done with him or not. Looks like I'm gonna call it after I'm done with this librarian here, which is just a hilt. Hell, they didn't spend any time making us care about any of the characters. I really wanted to know what happened with, what's her name? When they were trying to fly to that planet. There was apparently a lot of... I watched a lot of YouTube trying to figure that one out. And apparently, I wish they would show it. That'd be so awesome. What happened with, I forgot what her name is, but she's the mother of the mother of the aliens, I believe. Definitely got to see what those things look like. I definitely gotta get Discord going so I can freaking see some of you guys' works on this stuff. And drawings and engineers are great ideas, but since they screwed up the Shaw, that's right, yeah, that's her name. Yeah, and I was really interested in that kind of stuff too. I mean, it's interesting to see the start of everything. So it's interesting that in this universe that, you know, engineers are our creators. And then they also created the, you know, alien, they did create the alien species. They, in fact, their technology helped the android guy, what's his name again? David, create those alien species. I think that could have been great. They didn't have to really spend too much time on it per se, but did I drop something in there? Hope not. But yeah, they could have fleshed it out a little bit better. And essentially just told us that, you know, the engineers had this technology that helped David create this perfect alien species because, for one, he was, you know, fulfilling Shaw's, I guess, last request, and which is to, I guess, annihilate their world. And then by doing so, he created the ultimate alien species, which is the Tyranids. They did the same thing he did in Alien 3, killing off Newt. Yeah. Sorry if I believe this is the... Really? Oh yeah, I heard something about the Blade Runner universe and aliens were in the same universe or something like that. Man, I did look up YouTube videos about people explaining that crap and see. I love the Terminator franchise. I love the Alien franchise. I don't like Aliens After 3, whatever that one's called. It just didn't appeal to me. Maybe because it was dealing with like, you know, that alien. I don't know. Or how they did it, I'm not sure. Just something about it just never didn't appeal to me too much. That's right, Resurrection. Yeah, I want to own all the Aliens movies and watch them all. And watching Romulus, I definitely wanted to watch. Like I believe it's between part 1 and part 2, right? And I wanted to watch part 1 just to see where exactly did that take place and what happened prior to it. Well, I don't know if it necessarily was the cynical part. It's just that I don't know. I just don't know. Tell me what Alien. Yeah, I mean Alien 1 and 2. Alien 1 was definitely horror, suspense, and Alien 2 was action, suspense, and a little bit of horror. Super elite Marines, my ass. Oh, I was going to varnish this guy's up. I will wait for that. Man. Yeah, Manatee. Maybe. Maybe. Like Sigourney Weaver was, the Ripley was really weird in Resurrection. I mean, obviously she's a clone, but she just seemed so arrogant as well. I guess maybe there where you're saying maybe she lost a little bit of her humanity there. It's like she's done this before, so there's no terror anymore. I will say though, her looking at her clones kind of brought her down to humanity a little bit, saying that, you know, what am I? Even though I think she always knew that she was a clone. Can't remember. Well, to a degree, because, you know, she wasn't, was she? No, I thought she was just a clone. And every time they tried to clone her, it was because of the queen egg in her. That, I guess maybe the reason why the other mutations failed, because, you know, she had the queen egg in her. I don't know how that worked. So they finally had one successful clone, which had the queen egg clone in it. I don't know. I mean, it could be, but then they removed it, and they decided to go ahead and just kind of play around with Riley. But I got to go because I got to get some sleep because I got to work. I definitely would have loved, like, I don't know if, right, and the main character didn't have a clue. Well, this I'll say this. This is the thing I liked about and was it Prometheus? I believe it was, where the alien itself was, whenever it popped out of whatever, it had a little bit of its DNA in it. So the alien species itself, whenever it came out of human beings, looked like aliens. But when it popped out of like Predator, it became a Pred-alien. I like that because it's pretty neat. It shows adaptation of the alien itself. So that's one thing I like that was pretty cool. She was able to stare it down. Oh, because she might have a little bit of the queen DNA in her. Maybe, something like that. Huh. And then that child alien that you're talking about recognizes Ripley as the mother and not the queen. I haven't watched that movie in a long time. I never really cared to. Anyways, I gotta end it. So every day I try to stream around 4 to 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and stream for at least an hour to paint my figures and talk about random stuff like we're doing today. Clearly, we'll love to definitely discuss this alien stuff more tomorrow if you guys show up. And Tiki, if you're still there, good luck in your tournament, man. Hopefully you haven't left yet. But yeah, I gotta go to sleep because, man, I have been tired at work and I don't know what's going on. So that's too weird for me. Anyways, I gotta go. If you like my content, please consider subscribing. Thumbs up, thumbs down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in a